Welcome back to The Inner Voice. This is another video where we have discussions and interviews with successful people. Today, I, Taha Kazmi here, and Mazahir Rashanali are representing the Inner Voice team, and we have a very successful businessman here, Mr. Salim Somji. We are very pleased to have you here. Welcome and thank you for joining us. We would like you to introduce yourself briefly for us.
Thank you for inviting me in this very attractive and very encouraging program which you are doing. And I will tell you only one thing. It is very positive to be creative in life. So myself, it's Salim Somji. I cannot say I'm a successful businessman, but I'm a businessman. My story is quite impressive because I have started my business with lot of experience, lot of challenges. So maybe if you want to ask me about anything, I'm very much happy to reply to your question.
Oh, thank you very much. Nice to have you here. So we start with the first question.
Okay, as you are a businessman, what would you advise youngsters who want to start a new business?
To start a new business, when you say youngsters, anyone who wants to start a new business, he should like the business. He should be very, passionate about to do that business. Can be business, can be sports, can be anything. So first of all, when you like your business or you want to do something which you like, so you will put yourself at 100%. My advice to the youngsters, especially, it is they should know how to start the business. Most of the time, people, they want to copy, they want to see other successful men and to become like them without starting. As you know, there are people who are fortunate to get some ready business, some fortunes from their whatever you can say. But there are people who have started the business from nothing. So as I said, you should like your product, like what you want to do. Second thing, be ready to start. That means when you want to start, don't think if I'm going to reach, if I'll become like this XYZ businessman because he's very successful, I want to be like him. You cannot be like him. You can be much better than him. And because every businessman, they have their own way to do business. The day you start copying the business, the day you start saying, I want to become like him, I think you will not be successful. You should be very creative, you should be very innovative, especially now, in this century now. Whoever is innovative, creative, he is the successful man. They are very small, they are very young kids, especially in India. They become millionaires over a very small thing they have created, and especially these days now with this, electronic way of doing the business. So once again, be ready to start. Don't start and you want to become overnight millionaire, because if you start big and if you lose, you will lose big. So always start small, get in, and then you continue. My advice is don't copy, just create your own business.
Wow, very nice. And that's true, because many people want to copy other people and they say, this is my target, I want to be this, that. And it really doesn't work. True. A positive habit in the daily life of big people is that they read books a lot. So which book do you recommend for people who are starting a business or who are doing business?
That is very critical, because mostly people, they will choose always books for successful businessmen. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, I don't know, all these big businessmen. First of all, you should know the business you are doing. Are you doing the same business, or you want to become Bill Gates? Then of course you read how he has become Bill Gates. But most of the time, my experience is, I will advise you, read the book of who have not been successful in their business. So at least you learn from there what was the reason why he was not successful. Like I have an experience, I've interviewed some accountant. So all of them, they say, I was in this company, this company, this company. You see, this company was very successful. This company was very successful. Yes, it is very good to have an accountant, for example, coming from a very successful company. But he was doing an account. So it is not like the accounts did that the business become successful. You account, you're successful. Whatever you have been successful, end of the day he's doing an account, and okay, he will tell you that what was the reason. But I said I'm looking for an accountant who is coming from a company who was bankrupt. So when I ask this kind of question, people, they say, we don't understand this is totally opposite what you are looking for. But from there I could learn what was the reason they become bankrupt and to avoid those mistakes. So yes, the books I will recommend you, it's when you read a successful people's books, it's not say you will become like them. Yeah, you can get some ideas and maybe you can match with what you want to do. But always look for a book or a personality who is matching with the business you are planning to do. You don't read any books and then end of the day you read the book how Microsoft they have become like what they are now, and you are doing some pharmaceutical industries or you are doing some other project, construction project. So you have to know, you should first of all select a book which is matching with the project or the business you are planning to do.
So basically you mean we should read the books of failures to get the idea why they failed and why they didn't success, right?
Not necessarily you have to read those books, like go with that one also. Maybe it was my experience to read book with the company which they went bankrupt. So from their mistake I have learned a lot of things. Yes, from a successful person or business, yes, you can learn a lot of things, but there are many things, any businessman, we will not tell you all the truth. If he wants to prove himself like a businessman, he's a successful businessman, most of the time they talk about the positive things, what they have been successful. And the negative things are already like hidden. Now you will feel like, okay, I will do whatever he has done, but some of those hidden things can be a very bad experience for you. So balance with both.
Okay, true. And another question for people who are in the university or in high school who want to do a bit work, maybe job or start a small business with their studies. Do you recommend that or not? And why?
It's very, very important. Very important, because once you reach the university, you are already designing your way of life now, the future. You design your future in university. There are very small things I have always advised to my own son also. Even the friend which you are going to meet in university, these friends will be your lifetime friends. So try to get maximum good friend from university. Because from there, maybe you will become a minister, he will become a director somewhere, he will become a president of the country. So you start making the way of your life from the university. Now, coming to the point you asked me, yes, of course, you should start now, I cannot say playing, but feeling because end of the day, everyone, the one who wants to become president, minister, businessman, whoever, end of the day, he is looking to get something. So start playing, doing practically now, in the small way, just to match now the real life and the business now. You just try to match and just try to, it will be a part of university. It's a part of your study.
No, I mean except that, like in the part of study that will be a bit there. But except that in your extra time, when you're done with your studies, you're done with your school, like for instance, maybe you go to the university for 8 hours, you are done with that, you come home, you have studied and you're done. Now you have extra time for 1 or 2 hours. You go to a shop or I don't know, any place you like related to your study or something, and you learn to do business or things like that. Is it recommended?
Exactly. It's very important, and I have seen myself, most of the big businessmen, they have started their business when they were in university. Especially when, suppose you are doing business and let's say you have choose accounts or business or whatever it is, it's like you are doing, you are starting, you will understand practically when you do the business. That's why I will recommend people or youngsters, and then you will know the value of what you are going to become in future. Whatever you are going to learn, it will always remind you. I remember when I was in university, I was working, I was cleaning dishes, I was working in the restaurant as a part-time, and those things will teach you a lot of things. This is the base. This is what you are starting your business. I can say it should be a part of university. You just take as it's a part of your study. You should do this.
So there should be some practical experience with your.
And then you can even from doing that you will learn how to handle, how to split your time, whatever. While doing your study, you split your time, and at the same time you do the business, because in life you will not be doing only business. You will have to divide your time by doing a lot of things. So this is where you start. I'm doing my study, at the same time I'm doing my business. In future you'll be doing business, you'll be doing some social activities, you'll be doing some other responsibility you will have. So it's very important. I can say it's very important if you can start, if you have a chance to do that.
True. That's really important. So based on our research, these are the 5 main challenges that businessmen face. Cash flow management, choosing what to sell, hiring employees, marketing strategies, and time management. As an experienced businessman, how many of these have you ever faced, or you think businessmen or business companies usually face?
I will start, let's say, from hiring employees. Yes, everybody, the first thing they will ask you is bring the CV. So, of course, CV, I can say anyone he can write whatever he wants. First of all, you should know what kind of employee you are looking. And once, of course, you cannot say like I'm looking for an accountant, and then you would say, okay, I will bring just a marketing person, do the accounts. This is not possible. Okay. Every marketing person, we cannot hire a marketing person saying like the one who was selling cars, he will be the same. Yeah, marketing is one, but the strategy are different. So I will hiring the person, I think my experience was I was just keeping a CV aside, just take the base. If the person has a base, and I explain him, I show him my way of how I want him to do the marketing. Of course, he will use his own experience, but mostly there is a lot of people, they do mistakes by sometimes they try to pull out some marketing people who are doing, let's say if I'm in a lubricant business, I will try to get someone from the lubricant company, so I will feel like experience is one thing. But marketing, for example, you do your own strategy of doing marketing. I have never faced any challenges on my staff, because I was ready to teach them and share the experience, and I was always sharing and accepting also their own experience. And we used to put on the table and discuss and develop together. Cash flow management, yes. I think the success of a business, it's when you control your expense. Everything starts from there. So when you do your cash flow management, work more on the how you are going to control your expenses than other things, because people I've seen, people they are sometimes I have seen the company who are working on 10-15% margins because they control their expenses. End of the day, they are still winner. But I've seen the company who were making 100%, 200% margin, but the cash flow management was not properly managed. So end of the day, you find like this company within 2-3 days they have been bankrupt. Spend more than you earn. So this formula. If you keep like you control your expense. Yes, when you say the control your expense, sometimes people they don't want to spend. This is not possible. Suppose you want to. There is a difference between their cultures also. I can say in business, like European, like I've seen European, what they do, they spend money by doing the branding, they promote the product. They have not even start earning the money. They do the promotion, they do the branding, they inform people, they do all product, and then they put in the market. There they are sure that they are going to make the profit because people they know the product. Indian cultures are like, let's sell first and then we will do the expense. Then we will do the branding, then we will do the promotion because let's earn money. So it's up to you what. I can say you should do both. Yes, you want to earn and then spend, but you cannot earn if you don't spend. So both is up to you. That's why I can say cash flow management is very important. Okay. Now, marketing strategy, if you ask me, everyone they should have their own marketing strategy and then you are successful in business. If I start using my competitor strategy, we will end up we will not be successful. So it's better you create your own. Marketing you should create. The business what I'm doing, yes, everybody, there are many people are doing, but I've learned from when I travel, I've learned a lot of things. By be creative yourself. You just create your own idea. Don't copy the idea. Because sometimes those ideas, they are already been used. So it's in the limit. So you come with your new idea. For example, let's say you have a petrol station, you are doing a servicing of cars. So you just come with a new idea. If you do let's say if you accept, like you change the oil from my company, I will give you a free car wash. I will give you this. After 5 service, I can give you the 6th one free. Because here I have never seen somewhere they are doing this. In Europe, in US, everywhere, these kind of things are already in because there is no competition, there is no service. Now people they think while the big marketing, the big successful, what I can say, if you want to be successful, give a service. You can have a good product, you can have a good location, you can have a good price, but the service, if it is not good, you will not be successful. Now these days, everyone are successful when the service comes first. So in marketing, I think we should give a service. Time management, yes, time management. I can say there is no discussion in time. Time is money. When I was young, people used to say time is money. I didn't understand what is time is money. But now today I can say the only successful people are the one who manage the timing. Okay, if you don't have timing, it's first of all, it's a big discipline. We as a Muslim, for example, I was giving an example today itself. I said if you try to see, like God has said, I don't know, in our calendar, our timing, I can see there are some days we pray at 12:12, 12:14, 12:16, 12:19, 12:20, 12:30. Why these changes of timing? Why he has not fixed a time, let's say 12:30 for afternoon prayer, let's say 5 in the morning, and evening 7 o'clock, and that is fixed. So people, they don't. This is to show like you should follow the time. He imposed us to be on time because he knew the first thing in life, everything will start with time. You also, you have come in this world with a specific time, and you will go with a specific time. So people who don't have this discipline of timing, I can challenge with them that they will never be successful. So I think I've covered the 3-4 questions you asked me.
Yeah. So we go to the last question.
Yeah, lastly, according to you now, how would you define happiness, or what do you think happiness is? And do you think you are happy or not?
I think it's, first of all, happiness. Happiness, it's a mix-up of a lot of things. What you get, what you give, what you learn, like, if you ask me, there are people who are very happy when they get something. I've seen people, they are very happy when they are giving something. There are people who are very happy, like, to see someone who is successful. There are people who are very happy when they see someone who has not been successful in life. So happiness, it's in your own, how you want to be. Each and every religion also are giving us a lot of way to, I can say, lot of way to be, and from there you can. Happiness is in your own hand. You have to do. You have to make your plan. How you are, what you say, the happy. Like, I don't know how I can interpret this. When you say, first of all, let's say if you ask me if I am happy, my happiness, it's on my own hand, right? I can tell you I'm very happy because I'm trying to balance my happiness while giving or receiving, whatever you say. For example, me, if you ask me a question, if you ask me a service, if you ask me an idea, I'll be more than happy to give you. So you feel like you are happy to give someone, to advise someone, to do something. So it's in your hand. And sometimes people, their failure also, and they feel like, and they are not happy because their calculation was wrong. They thought like to be happy, it's when you get something. My experience is I was always happy by giving something. So the only thing I can advise to people is let's give something and be happy.
Yeah, perfect. So thank you very much for being here today. And at the end, we have a diary here. And so the people we invite, we would like to write a quote for us. A quote or an advice that you think is very useful for us and that you think is very important for life. So we would like you to write a quote for us. And when you're done, please read it for us.
The only, I will say, be positive in life. Always look your success in others. When I say look your success in others, it's not to copy them. By helping them, by being with them, by advising or whatever you can say. My experience is all my happiness, all my success, it was not on me, it was on someone else, and I got from them. So be always positive and try to look for that. And as people say, never give up. When you fail in one, try for the second one. Time, as I said, time is money. Don't waste your time. And this life, it's short, but it's very good. You should know how to live this life. This is my advice.
Thank you very much, and thanks for accepting our invitation. And it was really nice to have you here. Thanks for your advices. And please like, share, and subscribe our video. And see you in the next video.